My friends, I could really use some bead happiness right about now. You want to join me for it? Yeah? Okay. So I have not opened this Beadbox Bargains bag, like opened. I cut the outside because during a live, I was like, oh, I want to show them these beads that I had gotten from Chelsea's Beads, which I'm going to take you through. And I just grabbed this bag and I went to cut it open. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is too big. So we will see that inside of it, there is, let me flip it then. There is, it's completely intact. Completely intact. Not for long. Not for long. Oh yeah, this is packed in here good. Okay, so April, thank you, April. April got this all packed up for me. A lot. We have a lot. Okay, that's just, we have a lot. So this order with my 30% off, do you see what my 30% off amount was? Right? Okay, total order, $118.32. But wait till you see all I have, okay? You just wait. Now, oh, yeah, this is good. This is good. So this haul is going to have to be in 2 parts in one video, okay? It's going to have to be because I have some exciting orders that is coming. I have one from GGC Treasures that's coming, but I can't wait to open this. I have to open it now. So we're going to do that in 2 parts. So this is so good. Come on, come on. And here she goes. This is so good. So this was that little cactus bundle. So I'm super excited about that and everything that I had on there. And have I mentioned that I kind of like crystals right now? So yeah, this is so good. Oh yes, I need this. I've been commissioned for a piece and I need some more of this turquoise. It's beautiful. And oh my gosh, look at all my crystals. Are you ready for crystals? And some tiger eye and some things and stuff. Woo! This would be smoky quartz, right? This is my free gift. Oh, I needed this today. I needed this. Oh, look at this beautiful little strand. Nope, I think these are just crystals. And I love them. Look at those. Oh, happy free gift. Happy free gift. So good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's exciting. That's exciting. Okay. So, oh, wow. We will go through this and then we will bring these up one by one. Okay. But first, let me just do this. Okay. Actually, no. Let me get these off here. All right, here we go. We're going to do this. Now, first, before I go through all of my goodies with Beadbox Bargains, okay, I put in an order. It was Dominique's fault, but she told us about this awesome place. And so it is Chelsea Beads and chelseasbeads.com. And oh my goodness. You want to see what I got? Let me show you what I got. Okay, so first, this is rhyolite, or also known as rainbow jasper. Look at that price. This is supposed to be per strand, okay? I got this 5-strand lot for $13.50. Yes, really. So they were $10 a piece, and I got all of this for $13.50. And look at it. Look at these beads. So like everything I was going through, and not everything on the site is by 5 strands, but everything that I was going through that I wanted were 5-strand lots. $13.50. And I am so happy. So happy. So I got several goodies and I'm going to be going through all of them with you. But look at this. I mean, this is impeccable quality. And you know, I was thinking, hey, even if it isn't great quality, still, that is a really good price for this stuff. And then I get it and I'm in heaven. I'm just in heaven. So this was the first thing that I had gotten here. Look at that. Oh my. So $13.50 right here. So gobbled them up. I love rhyolite. I love it with Unakite. It's awesome with autumn jasper, and it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So next, looky here. These are 4x2 rondelles, 15-inch strands of Mexican crazy lace agate. And oh my, 5 strands of these, 15-inch strands. This was $13.50. I can't even believe it. Oh, and these are 7 millimeters. So this is just incredible. Like, look at this crazy lace. And I love this size of rondelle so much. Why don't we cut open one of these? You want to cut open one of these? I want to see them. Okay, let's do that. I'm like dropping it all over the place. I'm so excited about cutting into this. Oh yeah. Let's see the goods. Show me all your secrets, little crazy lace. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it is beautiful. Oh my. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love them. Wow. So 5 strands for $13.50, 4x2 rondelles. These are beautiful. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, let me get a container for these. Oh, I'm so happy. I love this. That's pretty good. 1 strand goes in there. Just beautiful. Okay, so this was the second thing, and I had gotten 4 items, okay? I wanted so many more, but I didn't know. I was like, let me just check it out, see the quality, see what I'm thinking, and oh, it is amazing. So next, I'm sure I would have gotten this anyways, okay? But consider the maze box that's about to come out, okay? This is brown zebra jasper. And these are 4x3 millimeter rondelles, 15-inch strands, 15 inches long, 5 strands for $14.75. And look at these. Look at these. They are impeccable. Just gorgeous. Anyways, I can't talk. This was more than I expected. I was hopeful. But for the price, I was like, it is definitely worth a gamble. Definitely. And, normally I'm not a gambling person. If I have a chance to lose my quarter, I will not play it. But this time, it paid off. Maybe I am a gambler for beads. Is that not just beautiful brown zebra jasper? I mean, I just kind of can't get enough of it. I just can't. How about we, how about we open a strand? How about we grab one and pop him open? How good is that? Oh, look at them. Oh, that is such happiness. babies. So these are the 4x3 millimeter rondelles, so they're a little puffier. Oh, those are so, so, so good. I'm super happy. You have got to check her out. She even has gemstones in the rough, like a rough chunk, like a petrified wood or whatever. I just cannot even believe it. Do you know what I would give to be able to like get a rough and be able to make my own beads? That would be so cool. That would be so cool. I couldn't imagine it. But since I can't imagine it, I'm just really, really happy to get good priced beads that are beautiful, good beads. I'm like, oh my. Love them. $14.75. Unreal. Look at that guy. Okay, and one more. Some may say I saved the best for last, right? Then we have 3 millimeter micro-faceted 15-inch strands of Botswana agate. Oh, sorry. $13.50 for all of these. Look at the banding. Look at the blinging. I mean, it is just incredible. I could not be happier. I just could not be happier. Coming up here. Like, look at that. They are just stunners. Like each and every bead is stunning. Oh, wow. So, yeah, to say I'm happy about it is understatement of the century. Look at this guy. That is just so amazing. Yeah, so all of this, okay, I got all of these, you know, like remaining Hanksworth for a total to include shipping of $63.73. I mean, I could have paid that, if not more, for a strand of each of these. So anyways, I'm happy. So give me just a second here and I'll be back and we'll go through that Beadbox Bargains order. Okay, so this was what I'm starting out with. It was the Desert Blooms collection. Okay, it was $41.99 plus, you know, I got 30% off of that. And because of this collection, I was able to get all my shipping for this entire order for free. Okay, so I'm super excited to go through this. Here we go. So we're starting out with number 1, which is a 36 millimeter stainless steel laser cut cactus marquee pendant, $2.99 value. This is pretty. Look at that. That's very pretty. It's so thin, but it's not flexible. That is just beautiful. Oh goodness, could you see a beautiful marquee gemstone behind that? That is nice. Yeah, I like that. And then number 2, 2 pieces of 16 by 13 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated enameled flower cactus charms, $3.99 value. These I was really excited about. Look at these. These are like puffed up 3D, two-sided. Look at those. Look at them. They're like 3D, all puffed up. Those are absolutely adorable. I love the little, you know, cactus burrs that sticking all out from the sides. How adorable. Here's the back. Those are absolutely adorable. I love those. I love the vibrance of that green. That is so fun. And then number 3 is 2 pieces of 14.5 by 11 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated enameled brass cactus charms, $4.99 value for these. Oh, those are just adorable. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at them. Those are so cute. Look, here's the back. Those are so cute. Can you see the little pop-ups on them? How cute are they? I love them. Number 4, 4 pieces of 14 by 13 millimeter rectangle with cactus cutout charms, $2.99 value. Oh my, these are cute. These are cool. I really like the hammered look to these. Oh yeah, I love this shade of gold. That 18 karat gold plated, that shade of gold. If you're ever on other websites and they mention KC gold, that's this gold. Those are cool. Those are really nice, actually. Those are like, kind of have a little bit of heft to them, you know? Look at how bright that is. Fun. So number 5, 58 by 33 millimeter porcelain cactus bead, $3.49 value. Okay, you're kidding me. He is cool. He's cool. He looks like howlite. That is so cool. So there's the bead hole, or the drill hole. Wow. That is cool. Actually, that wouldn't look too shabby with like something like this hanging down from him. You know, that wouldn't be too bad. He's cool. Oh my, that's just super fun. Number 6, we have 8 millimeter African jade. So this is hydrogrossular garnet. 7-inch strand, $7.99 value. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, these are different. These remind me of an opal. Just the hue that goes through them. Oh, I hope my camera's picking up the... Can you see the waves that go through it? This has a very like particular look to it. And it reminds me of opal. It kind of feels like an opal too. These are really nice. Different too. And expensive, it seems. Those are super cool. Oh yeah. That's nice. Oh, this is fun. Number 7 is 12 by 4 millimeter synthetic jasper. These are rectangle beads. This is desert green, 14-inch strand, $6.99 value, and this is a man-made material here. I don't care. That is just cool. I just think that's so cool. Love them. Love them. Look at that. Those are so much fun. I love the vibrance of this green. It's just like a real bright pop. Those are made really well. Like, look at those. I really like these beads. That is just oh so fun. Let's just come all the way around here. There we go. I like it. Number 8, 4 millimeter African green Chalcedony faceted round beads, 15-inch strand, you guys, $7.99 value. This is going to be, yes, this is going to be gorgeous. Oh, this is going to be so good. This is all of the shades of green. This is all of those shades of green wrapped up in this pretty little package. And then facets added so that we get the bling with it too. I mean, look at that. These are beautiful. My Botswana agate would go really well with these. That is so nice. I love the markings of them. I love that creaminess that they have, you know. These are beautiful. Oh, look at this guy here. This is a gorgeous strand. It's popping in all that creamy stuff. Oh, look at the white bead. That's crazy. Got some rainbow going through him. Oh, those are so nice. Yeah, I like those. Those are fun. Number 9, Sea Sediment Jasper. These are dyed and assembled beads. They're tumbled nugget beads, 7.5-inch strand, $4.99 value. Oh, wow. Whoa. Look at how bright and cool these are. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Hold on. Look at these. Look at that. Hold on. Spin around here, buddy. Looky. These are so much fun. I have a little party in my hands. Who would have known? Oh, are these not so cool? Look at that. This is just fun. Oh my goodness. These are super duper cool. That brightness that pops through there, I mean, come on. And look. So cool. I'm loving these guys. Yeah, that's just different. That's different. This whole collection is just different. And that's why I had to have it. I had to have it. I was like, this is just too different. This is too cool. You know, I never make anything that's cactus related, but who knows, I could. And well, now I will, you know, with you guys. But it's so cool. Next, number 10. We have 4mm glass faceted bicone bead mix in a desert green, $2.99 value. Oh, I don't think we've had this shade. Oh my. Here, hang tight. I'm going to show you guys something. Wow. Look at those. $2.99 value. I love them. I love them. Look at that. Oh, that is so good. This is an amazing mix. Oh, I love these guys. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay. So let me show you something. Here, hold on. First, let me get a container. Oh, wow. Wow. I will take those all day. Thank you very much. Oh, the bling. So I have, because it's been a good hot minute. It may have been almost a year now. They had these and they had all the different colors, and I saw them, and of course I bought all of the colors. So you see here, that's the green that we got. It's that green. So let me see. Which all of these, I'm telling you, they should bring them back again because they are impeccable. Like you see them. Oops. So yeah, there's some of these in there. Yeah, but it gives us all that other variation. But you see how they glow? I love these beads. They are so good. Even the brown ones. Here, look here. Even the brown ones are just stunning. See how they glow almost golden brown? Yeah, these faceted, color-lined bicones are legit. They're amazing. And they had them in all of these colors, and I got every single color because I had to get every single color. Look here at just the white. It's like there's a light inside of it shining out at you, almost like the synthetic moonstone beads. You see that? They're nuts. They're nuts. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Lauren, we should get more of these. Definitely should get more of these. They're amazing. So anyways, now we got a good mix here. That's so good. So good. All right. Next, number 11, 6x4mm crystal rondelle bead in a lime green, 15-inch strand, $3.99 value. I like this size of rondelle. This is a nice size. It's good for anything. Looky here. That is a lime green. It absolutely is. Fun with this collection, no doubt. Look at the bling. Yeah, these are great. Looky there. Oh, the vibrance. This is such a fun collection. Yeah, those are really nice. And number 12, 4x3mm fancy crystal rondelle beads in an opaque green, 12-inch strand, $4.99 value. Oh, yes, yes, please and thank you. Oh, these are so good. Oh, the bling. Oh, the bling. Yeah. Look at those. Oh my. This is a tight strand. Like, it doesn't even want to, like, it's tight. Look at that bling, you guys. Oh my. I love these little video guys. Oh, these are so good. Wow, these are super fancy. You're right, Lauren. They are fancy, fancy. Oh, those are so good. Oh, yeah. Those are going to get used up. Actually, I would love to have these in all of the colors because these are just incredible. Okay, maybe a kind of long email that goes out today. I want some of this in every color, and I want some of this in every color. Okay, so number 13, 6mm crystal faceted round beads in a light green AB, 9.5-inch strand on this one, $3.99 value. So we're going to have that AB bling happening for these. And these are round and not rondelle like these. So it's similar to the same color. See? So they're going to go together very well. But these are the round. And oh, that AB. And look at them winking at us. We have a lot of sparkle going on this time. I mean, me having a problem right now with crystals. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay. Those are nice. I am a sucker for green. Oh, man. I have been since I was a kid. I've always loved green. This is so good. Let's bring you up here. Oh, look how vibrant my mat is. Oh, that is so, so fun. So, so fun. We haven't had anything like this in quite some time. I love it. I do. Okay, number 14 is a 7x4.5mm cut glass crystal faceted rectangle bead in a jade green, 10-inch strand, $3.99 value. Oh, I like these little column beads. Oh, ooh, look at the facets though. Oh, these are different than the column beads I know. This must be their hot cousin. Looky at that. Oh my goodness, you guys. That is so fun. Oh, they are stunning. Oh, you are little stunners, you are. Look at those facets. Oh my. Okay, I'm going to add these to the list too, guys, okay? Lauren, we need all the colors in these. That is so nice. Oh, those facets. Yeah, yeah. They're definitely sexier than any column beads I've had. Love that. That is just fun. Sign me up. So number 15 is 6mm cherry quartz. These are glass beads. 6mm round beads here, 7.5-inch strand for $3.99 value. Cherry quartz. Oh, so pretty. Glass or not, they are so, so, so pretty. Look at that. Oh, so creamy. Creamy yet translucent. You see that? This is nice. So this is going to be pulling in the pink there on our little flower. And I like that. I like that, so that not everything's green. Those are pretty. I love some 6mm. Yes, yes, I do. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, that's a good mix in there. So number 16, 10 pieces of 5.5 by 6 millimeter cherry quartz glass flower beads. Aw, $3.99 value. Aw, look at these. Oh, you are just adorable. Yeah, got them all. Oh, yes. Those will go really well in here. We'll just pop you guys right on in here. That is so fun. I like those. That was great. And then number 17 is 2 pieces of 14 by 13 millimeter 18 karat gold plated brass cactus beads. $4.99 value for these. Oh, fun. Yeah. Did good on this gold, Lauren. You did real good on this gold. These are nice. Here's the back. And then that drill hole is from bottom to top. So good. They're fun. Okay, so number 18 is 6 pieces of 8 to 10 millimeter, Lamport glass bead mix and prickly pear. This is going to be fun. $4.99 value. Let me some Lamport beads. Oh, look at those. Oh, those are so pretty. I love these pink ones. Look at those. See, the pink has a little pop of green that goes through it. Those are nice. We have some 8 millimeter, some 6 millimeter. Those are so pretty. Oh yeah, I like those a lot. Yeah, those are nice. Love, love, love the pink ones. That's so cool with those little bitty pops of that green. So number 19, 100 pieces of 3 millimeter brass spacer beads, $1.99 value. Love those. We'll put those in a little container. Heck yeah, you can't go wrong with these. Nope. They're not same color gold, but they're nice little spacers. And then finally, like, look at all this collection. So good. So finally, number 20 is 22 by 15 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated brass floral toggle clasp, $2.99 value. This is the one I love. Oh, you guys, I love this toggle. This is like my favorite toggle. Even though it's only one-sided, it is like one of my favorite toggles. And it's that 18 karat gold plated, so it's that perfect color. And it's a really good size as well. Yeah, that's really nice. Love that. Detail on the flower. This is a pretty cool collection. This is different. This is fun. I really like it. Wow. So this collection, again, it was $41.99. I got 30% off of that. And then because I had gotten this collection, everything else, my whole order was free shipping. So that is pretty darn good. Now I'm going to reorganize these now. Okay. I'm going to put them, in different order to allow me to go through the rest of everything that I have, and still keep it on the same mat. So give me just a minute. Okay. So now for the rest of my order, a lot of crystals. Yes, a lot of crystals, but there is definitely more than just crystals in this order. Okay. And isn't that just so pretty together? I just love that. So also know, just as a reminder, I'm combining. So I'm going to be holding this recording for a couple days until I get the rest of my other orders in, and then I'll add those to it. Okay. And then at the end of this one, I have something special for you. Okay. So after I go through bargain bead box order here, I have something special to show you that I'm super excited about. Okay. So anyways, here we go. We're starting out with bead caps, and you guys, Lauren got some 4 millimeter baby bead caps, and I'm just thrilled by that. So we're starting out with cap 1174. This was $1.19 before the discount. Okay. This is 100 pieces of 4 millimeter brass flower bead caps in silver. So give me a sec. I'll just add this to my you know, little tower of bead caps here. And actually those, oh, I need more of those. Those are brighter than the ones I have. Looky. So these 4mm, they look a little bit brighter. So I'm going to put them in a different container and kind of compare them. But if those are different and they're more of a bright silver color like this, I'm hoping that there's more. So let's see here. Let's put these in here. Oh, those are brighter. Those are definitely brighter. Oh, Amy. So let's see a little comparison. Actually, I think they're about the same. Yeah, when I mix them up, they're the same. You know what's cool about these, though, that's coming from Beadbox Bargains? Look at how big that hole is. I like that. That's not as big as the holes that I have in mine that I already had. It's definitely bigger than mine. It's really the only difference, though. I think I am going to put them together. So, yeah, I'll put them together. They'll be just fine. Still pretty good. Pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Okay, now let's just work towards going to 3mm because I love this. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, yes, they're awesome. And then the next one is Cap 1175. It's the same in gold. Okay, so Cap 1175, 100 pieces, 4mm brass flower bead caps in gold, $1.19 before the discount. And these look like the regular gold. So I have mine in two different golds. I have the Casey gold here. And then I have mine that looks just like that in regular gold. So Casey and regular gold. This is fitting the bill for regular gold. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I hope Lauren can keep these in stock because that's just fantastic. Of course, we can get these on Amazon, but if we can get them from Lauren, I mean, I would rather get them from Lauren. And I'll pull up the price that I pay for the others, and I'll let you guys know before the end of this video or at the end of this video, you know, how good of a deal it is through Beadbox Bargains, because I guarantee you it is. Okay, crystals. Crystal time, crystals. Here we go. So we are starting out with crystal 2495, and this is a 15-inch strand of 4x6mm faceted oval beads. These are steel blue green vitriol, $2.29 before the discount. When it says vitriol on there, I gotta. Yes, look at this. Oh my. Look at these babies. Oh, stunners. Oh, these are so good. Love that. So, steel blue green vitriol, $2.29 before the discount. Those are beautiful little crystals. I love them. So it's funny, I'm not really seeing the green. It looks more to me like a capri blue, steel blue, and a little bit of purple. You seen that purple? But shoot, I'm not mad at anybody. These are gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I love those. I'm gonna put some of the smaller ones over here on the side and then the longer one, bigger ones here in the center. Okay, so crystal 2496. This one is a 15-inch strand, 4x6mm faceted oval beads, blue zircon with a green vitriol. Okay, $2.29 before the discount on this. And these are beautiful teal. Beautiful deep blue teal. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Look at that. Imagine that on your wrist. Oh, just for a moment. Imagine that on your wrist. And yes, this is why I love me some crystals. It takes nothing. It takes nothing, and it just shoots blings all over the place. That is so good. Oh, wow. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. I love them. I love them. I love them. Okay, and then one more of these kind. Crystals 2499. 2499 is the 15-inch strand of 4x6mm faceted oval beads, slate green vitriol, $2.29. looky here. And that is that vitriol. That's why I was seeing the purple through that, but I just wasn't seeing green on the original ones. These are everything. Oh my, oh my. Look at that strand. Look at these. Do you see the lights popping through them? Those are impeccable crystal beads. Oh, Lauren, let's get some more of these. These are going to go quick and possibly by me. Oh, wow. I love that pop of the color. See that? Oh, that's just so fun. That colorway in general is just gorgeous. Those are amazing. Amazing, amazing beads. Okay, I'm going to open these up. That way we can see them fully. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to open those up. These are stunning. And there was some in the size that I didn't get. I know, it is kind of shocking. It was a mistake, I think. It was a mistake. Those are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay, crystals 2718. And 2718 is a 10.5-inch strand here of 6mm crystal faceted drop beads in opaque coral red. And this is a full AB strand. $289 before discount. Holy. Oh my goodness. Why, yes, yes, in fact, they are full AB. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. This is insane. Look at these beads. I'm sorry. Oh boy. That is amazing. That is amazing. Holy cannoli. Ah. Here's just what I want to do real quick. Look. Tell me that doesn't look amazing together. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I like you. Yes, I do. Wow, wow. Intense. These are intense. Wow. That is so good though. Okay, so again, just so we're clear, that was number 2718. Okay, 2718. That is good stuff. Wow. Look at that. From all the way up there. Oh my. Whew. Okay, 2851. And this is 10 pieces of 10mm crystal faceted beryl beads. And this is in a dark coral red AB, $219 before the discount. We've had these in a bargain bead box before, you guys. Yes, we sure have. And yes, that's where that comes from. My, oh my. It is so, so good. Whoa. That is crazy. Like, they're taking everyone out. Clear the room. We're coming in. Oh, I'm so sorry that tickled me so much. I needed this. I needed this today, you guys. I really needed this today. Those are gorgeous. Wowza. Woo. Okay. Crystals 3004. This is 20 pieces of 8mm crystal rose cut faceted round beads in a gray coat AB, $289 before the discount. Oh boy. These are rose cut. Oh, bring it on. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. These are, it's like look, see if you can see on the inside. It's like that crackle. Here you go. Can you see the crackling on the inside? And then all of this bling on all of those facets. This is amazing. Whoa. I don't think I really don't think I've seen rose cut. My goodness. Tell me I got more of those. I did get more of those. Okay, I did get more of those. Okay. Whew. So, my oh my. So this one again is rose cut faceted round beads in a gray coat AB. $2.89. Whole new level. Whole new level. Yeah. So then I got two of these. So this is Crystals 3005. So you'll see, yes, I did get many of them. That's 3004, 3005. So this one is about two of them. 20 pieces of 8mm crystal rose cut faceted crackle round beads. This is an aquamarine coat AB. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is also $2.89. These are just gorgeous. I cannot. These are just so good. I did not expect this. You know, here's the thing. Say you're having a bad day. It's been a terrible day. Just, you know, go grab you some beads that are these kind and just hold them in your hand. Move your hand around a little bit and be happy. Yes, that can turn the worst days into happiness. My. Stunning, stunning crystal beads. I am happy camper. My goodness. Lauren has kicked it up a few levels on Bargain Bead Box and Bead Box Bargains crystals. This is incredible. And then crystals 3008. I wish I would have gotten every color now. 3008. Ooh, 20-piece strand, 8mm crystal rose cut faceted crackle round beads in a violet coat AB. $2.89. Just beautiful. These are my new favorite crystals. No question. Hands down, my new favorite crystals. Beautiful, beautiful. This cut. That is a vibrant, vibrant violet. I love that. The light goes through them. Beautiful. Wow. And so there's more. Crystals 3010. So this one is the same. This is Rose Red Coat AB. $2.89. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to tell, but I think so far that blue is my favorite. That blue is just incredible. But can you see that? The crackle, you can really see it in this red one. Those are so stinking cool. Happy matte. And then the last one in that variety, that type, is Crystal 3011. And with this one, the color is an orange coat AB, $2.89 before the discount. Fun. So when I saw this, I was like, ooh, that would go with my, my leftovers that were from like last month's bead box, right? That orange and yellow and all of that. And they so will. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that blue, that's where it's at. These are all stunning, but that blue is impeccable. It's just like so crisp and vibrant. Like, look at that color. I may have a new favorite color, and it's this crystal. Okay. Next, crystals, 4095. I've always loved these. I will always love these. These are awesome. Okay. 4095 is an 11-inch strand here of 8 by 4.5 millimeter crystal faceted fancy rondelle beads in crystal AB, 249. So the flat disc rondelles are the fancy rondelles. Oh my. Always amazing. These are always so amazing. These are awesome with bead caps. So good with bead caps. Also, if you have those like cone bead caps, this is great in the middle of two of them. And then you just have that crystal that's showing through. So it looks like one bead that has a center lining that's really blingy. Love that. I love doing that. Oh, you are so pretty. Love them. Crystals 5150. So this is also the fancy rondelle beads, and this is in a slate peacock, 229. You cannot go wrong with slate peacock. No, you cannot, because that peacock color is like the teal with the purple, and it's this. Yeah. And then that slate blue with it. Yeah, that is great. Oh, you guys got your sunglasses on? Man, oh man. Those are amazing. Amazing. These have more on them than those. Looky, but this is a longer strand. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Look at those together. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, that's good stuff. Beautiful. Did I even say the price of that one? That one, if not, that one is $229. Yeah, $229. This might be my favorite though. This might be my favorite. This is Crystals 5155. And so this one is the Crystal Rainbow Iris, $229. Love, love, love me some Rainbow Iris. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Look at that baby. She's so pretty. So good. I love them. Oh, how I love them. Yeah, those are gorgeous. Oh, that rainbow. Okay, so now we're going into a different type of crystal. So now we're going to start with 5163. So 5163 is approximately a 9-inch strand in here of 6 by 5 millimeter English cut crystal faceted round beads. These are Aqua AB 289. Yep. We like those little 6 millimeter English cuts. Yeah, that is stunning. Yeah. And you know, I was thinking that the English cut was like the biggest bling, except for the fancy rondelles, the flat disc rondelles. But I'm telling you, that rose cut, it just took the cake. That does not at all take away from how beautiful these babies are. I love them. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful mat. Crystals 5165. So 5165 is the same 8.5-inch strand, 6 by 5 millimeter English cut crystal faceted round beads, spring green AB. Oh, so you guys, this is so fun. So whenever she was doing the run through of what was going to be out that week, she was like, and on this green, I never really know what to call it. I call it a classic green. And I had commented and I said, that is a spring green. That is definitely a spring green. That's what I call it because it is fresh. It is crisp. And that is a spring green. And so its name is Spring Green now. Thank you, Lauren. I love that. Ah! This is a spring green though, is it not, my friends? Spring green. I love that. And I know me some greens because I love them. Love them. $2.89 for that discount. And that is a beautiful, crisp, bright spring green. Just tickled. Super tickled over that. I love that. I love that. I watch those though religiously. I mean, I love Mondays whenever those videos come out. I just love them. And I love how Lauren explains them and how she, names them. And anyways, she just kind of makes them come to life with how she explains them and how she gives the details. And it just makes me really happy. So next is yet a different type of crystal. Crystals 5173. And you guys, 5173 is a 7.5 inch strand in here, 6 millimeter crystal faceted cube beads in a crystal silver shadow, $3.99 before discount. Yeah, I was waiting on these babies. Oh my goodness, these are so crisp. It's like diamonds in my hand here. Oh, those are so nice. Those are amazing. Look at how clean and crisp those are. That is amazing. Oh, I love these. These are great quality. Great, great, great quality. They have a little heft to them too. This is a really nice crystal bead. My goodness. You see down in there? I so hope my camera's doing well enough on this because these give these guys a run for their money. Just a simple cube. Oh, that faceting. Oh my goodness. I need more of those. I need lots more of those. I love that size of cube too. It's not too big, not too small, just right. Now we're in the last kind of run of these crystals, okay? And then it'll get into some gemstones and stuff. But isn't my mat gorgeous? Okay, so crystals 5175. And so 5175 is that 7.5 inch strand, 6 millimeter crystal faceted cube beads. This is light topaz shimmer, $3.99 value. I will always get a light topaz shimmer. Yeah. I am telling you right now, you guys, these cubes are impeccable. These are so good. It's beautiful, beautiful beads. I don't know if this is the same place or a different place, but whatever it is, keep that up. The quality of these cube beads is out of this world. Gorgeous. Oh, thank goodness. So I have more. 5176. So the colorway on this one is champagne. I always go for champagne. Okay, $3.99. Oh, I love champagne. Oh, it's just so light and pretty. Champagne, this color, champagne, reminds me of a wedding. Always. It's like that, not topaz, but not clear. Just something, something. So beautiful. They are so beautiful. I know I've said it, but you guys, this quality is top notch. Wow. I'm going on there as soon as I stop this recording to see if they have any more of these. Absolutely amazing cube crystals. Whew, I'm telling you, I don't know how you come back from that. That's just, So next though, we have 5181. And so 5181 is a 15-inch strand in here, 6x4mm crystal rondelle beads in a peach jade with magma, $1.99 for these. Oh, the creaminess. Oh, the creaminess. That's fun. Oh, those are super nice. I love that creamy. I don't think there's any translucence to these. They are just definitely opaque, but in the funnest sort of way. Oh, that pop. Oh, one of my favorite sizes of rondelle right here. Yeah, those are really nice. I know I have to put them next to that, so it's not going to appear as if they're really nice, but they are really nice beads. Really nice beads. Oh, crystals 5182. So this is a 9.5-inch strand of 5.5mm crystal cut faceted round beads in a crystal vitriol light. Oh, you guys, I was just, when I did the starch bracelet thing and I said the crystal light and vitriol dark, they're amazing. They're amazing. And these, yes, these are gorgeous. So these are essentially the same things here, right? But it's in a little round. English cut round. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. Stunning, stunning. This is $219 before the discount. Amazing quality. Amazing, amazing quality. Beautiful strand of crystals. I love that just like pale, barely there green. I don't think I have anything like this. Can you see that there now? You see that pale, pale green? Oh, it's so good. Oh, the shine. I want to put these over here with these and be like, see? Beautiful strand. So beautiful. And oh boy, here we go. So this one also I was thinking about going with last month's box, okay? So this is Crystals 5184, and 5184 is the same 9.5-inch strand of 5.5mm English cut crystal faceted round beads. This is Sunshine Yellow AB, $219. Yes, yes, please. I don't care if you're a yellow person or not. This is awesome. This is so good. Look at that. Sunshine Yellow. I do believe it is. Love that strand. I don't have a whole lot of yellow, and so I'm really happy about this. Oh my goodness, look at you. That's awesome. Oh yeah, look at that up against that barely there green. Beautiful. Okay, that's all of my crystals. They're so good. All of my crystals. Okay, let's do some scooching here because I still have quite a few things to go through and I don't want to take away from other things, you know. So let's do this. I bet. Yeah, that wouldn't look too shabby, would it? Fun. Okay. So let's give little pops over here because I think that would go really well. Yeah. Okay, so let's bring these guys up. Let's bring these fancy rondelles. Fancy rondelles is the name. I need to remember that. Fancy, fancy, fancy rondelles. I'm going to put these English cut up there with those. They're different though, I'll tell you. There's a difference between these two English cuts. Let me just take a peek at it with you. Yeah, not only are these over here a little bit smaller, but they're different. Like, I hope you can kind of see the difference here. They are impeccable. These are great. right? These are incredible. Incredible. I mean, oops. There's a difference in that glass. You can see a difference in that glass, and this is top notch. So nothing wrong with the other ones, but these are like these cubes, just whole new level. Oh my. So pretty. You are so pretty. Okay, so I got a couple little different ear wires, right? So I'll get both of these out. So this is number 256 and 257. I really like these. Okay, these are 2 pieces in here. This is 100 to 112 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated brass nickel free ear threads. $1.79. Each of them are $1.79. So ear threads are super cool. Okay, so there's just so many options, really. You can just choose, and I probably don't even know all of the options. So I'll just talk about the way that I use them. And these, you can straighten these out. See how they look kinky? You can just straighten them out. Don't break them. Don't pull too hard, but they will definitely straighten out. Okay, so there is a loop on one end. Okay, and there is like an ear wire on the other end. Okay, you can take this ear wire and put it through and have it hang all the way down to where it's just hanging behind whatever you're going to have here connected for that earring. So that's one way. You can have this just dangling behind, and it has a little more weight because it has that on there, right? That's just an option. You could bring this through your ear, and then you could bring it through this and have it like this to where it's hanging. And then this is through your earlobe here. Okay. That's just a couple options. You can have it backwards, right? To where you're putting this through your ear backwards. So it's coming from the back through the front, and it's just barely hanging down from the front. And then you have big, long goodies down here in the back. It's just really cool. It's different. I really like these kind of ear wires. And it's a great price. So I got one in rose gold as well. And so I'm going to set this off to the side, though, just to make sure it doesn't get lost in the shuffle. Okay. So then I got finding 2140 and 2141, and these are for leather, for even like cording. These are cool little bead tips. And so these are fold over, and they don't appear that they're going to be just terrible to try to close like mine are. And this gold, I was really curious about this gold, and it's a lighter gold. I'm really happy about it. So what this says here for 2140 and 2141 is 20 pieces of 8 by 2.5 millimeter stainless steel, fold over crimp cord ends, 2 millimeter diameter. It is $1.09 for the silver. So the silver is $1.09, and the gold is $1.79, and that's before discount. But this is a really good color gold. So then, like Lauren had said, this is stainless steel, but it's not going to be like impossible to close. I really struggled last time when I was so excited about the stainless steel ones that I had gotten, and I could barely close them. I struggled. So these are nice. These are really good. Yeah, these are really good. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. I love these. I love these. These are great quality. Great quality, and yeah, those are going to be a lot easier to close up. They're thinner, so they're stainless, but they're thinner. Good stuff. Let me get a little container here. How about 2? Yeah, those are good. Very good. Okay, and then finding 5667. And so 5667, I got 2 of them. It is 6.75 inch brass leaf link that's bracelet chain with loops. It has an extender, a lobster claw clasp. I got it in gold. Yeah, this is super cool. Okay, I was so curious about these. I was so curious. I was like, yeah, you got to give me 2 just in case I break one. This is so cool. I love this. So this can be a strand of your bracelet. This can be an extender on your necklace, to where this can be what's kind of drawing behind the neck. This is beautiful. I'm so happy I got 2 of these. That is beautiful. Look at that. Nice. $1.99 before that discount. That is stunning. So here's the back. So it's 2-sided. Those are really cool. I've never seen these. I've never seen anything like these. And I love them. Looky there. That's a good find. Really good find. Really good price. Love that. Set you right over here. Love that. Let's get into some gemstones. You want to? Okay. So, and we're getting close to done here. So for gemstones, start out with Gems 5737. This is a 15.5-inch strand of 4mm green apatite faceted round beads, $4.99 before the discount. Oh boy. This is fun. This also feels like an opal. It seriously feels like an opal. Look at that. Oh, how pretty. Super opaque. Really, really creamy beads. Yeah, those are really nice. Beautiful faceting on them. So green apatite, huh? That's just fun. Oh, there is one guy that's translucent. Look at him. See how you can see through him? These are stunners. I don't think I have any green apatite. I had never even heard of green apatite, honestly, until I read that, and I was like, green apatite? Well, I mean, I kind of got to try that. It's green, and I love apatite. These are beautiful. They almost remind me of an aventurine, that creamy opaque. Yeah, I like that. Gems 7553. I got 2 of these. Yep, I did. So 7553 is 15-inch strand of 4x2mm blue goldstone he/she beads, $6.79 before the discount a piece. Yes, these are man-made. I don't care. They're my favorite man-made ever, ever, ever. I love goldstone. Oh, I love goldstone. And here, hold on, I'll show you guys something really cool. Look at that goldstone. Oh, come out here and play. Oh, I love you. I love the size of he/she. This is amazing. Oh, this is so amazing. $6.79 before the discount. I got 2. I should have gotten 10. Oh, this is just so pretty. Oh, they are just perfect. Oh, look at those. I love goldstone, and I love blue goldstone. So I was just told the other night about purple goldstone. Have you guys heard of purple goldstone? I had not, but I certainly want to play. Oh my goodness. Okay, so hold on, let me show you something. Okay, so I was on a live sale and I seen these and I was like, what in the world? I need all of them, right? So it was these coins. So these coins are blue and brown goldstone combined. Right? They are stunning. Absolutely impeccable. And so, of course, I gobbled them up and I bought them. But then I was like, I have to have more of these in my life. And so on Amazon, I found the 8mm and the 6mm. And they are beautiful. Just beautiful. And they're identical to the ones that I got on that live sale. They're a pretty darn good price. And I'm in love with them. So I'm going to be incorporating these in a couple designs probably because I love goldstone. I love these. And oh, how good would these little he/she's mix in with that. Oh, that's just so happy. So happy. I love goldstone. Yeah, but I have regular goldstone. I have some matte goldstone here, and the majority of all this came from Beadbox Bargains, except for this came from a live sale, and these two came, or these three came from Amazon. It's time to get a bigger container. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I will gladly go put these all in a bigger container so I can have more beads in it. Love that goldstone. Boy, oh boy. I know you guys are probably like, enough, Amy, go on, go on. It's tough for me. I am, oh, beads. Okay. So next is Gem 7554, 15-inch strand, 4x2mm Indian agate He/She beads. Indian agate is just like fancy jasper. Okay, it's the same thing. It's all from the same, kind of rough. It's just whether one's translucent or not. This is $6.89 before the discount. Oh, so pretty. So it's called, like, whenever it's, whenever it has more translucence to it, it's called Indian agate. Whenever it's all super fully opaque, they call it fancy jasper. And that's something I learned from Gemstone Orphanage. And then Lauren went over it as well and talked about it. So, like, look at this. Hold on. When the light goes through that bead, I'm going to probably have to take it off. But when the light goes through that bead, you see how translucent it is? Can you see the translucence in those? Those are Indian agate. But, like, these two guys would be considered fancy jasper. Get it? But there's a lot of translucence in these, which is so much fun. I think they're beautiful like that. Like, look at that guy. So it's like this creamy clear almost with just like these waves that come through them. Agate is so much fun like that. So much fun. These are beautiful. I love fancy jasper and Indian agate. See that? You can see through some of them. I love it because it incorporates like all of the different shades of green, and it really has this different tone to it. There's this hue always to it, this different shine that is, to me, an immediate representation of fancy jasper or Indian agate. Yeah, these are super fun. I love those translucent ones. Oh, this is a beautiful strand. Beautiful, beautiful strand. Awesome size of he/she's. This is excellent. Okay, so for this next item or items, this is 7557 and 7558. So whenever they had gotten these beads in, this is he/she's, tiger eye he/she's. It came and it was like two different shades. And so they went ahead and sold them separately. And so I went ahead and bought one of each so I could see the difference. So Gems 7557 is a 15-inch strand of 4x2mm dark tiger eye he/she beads, $6.89. Okay, so this is the darker variety. $6.89. Oh, just so pretty. I love tiger eye. I love the chatoyance that comes out in it. Yeah, I like those. I don't have any he/she's this size, and most of my gemstones, I don't have them in this size. And so I just really kind of gobbled up each one that she had. Oh, there's a bead left in there. Not anymore. And then 7558 is 15-inch strand of 4x2mm tiger eye he/she beads, and it's $7.59. So $7.59, $6.89. Let's see the difference. Okay, I see. So to me, it comes down to, yes, there's a difference, but it comes down to the vibrance of them. So if you see, the lower one is the one that's a little bit more expensive, and it's the traditional tiger eye he/she. The top two looking strands there are the dark. And to me, you just see more vibrance in the bottom two, right? I'm seeing more chatoyance coming out in the bottom two. And it could just be the strands. It totally could be. But But yeah, but very close still. But you see, whenever I turn them, look at these bottom two. When I turn them, see the difference in that chatoyance that happens? But they're still all tiger eye, and I love them all. I will not judge. I love you all. And we'll just pay different prices. Oh, yeah, this is definitely more vibrant. This is beautiful, beautiful, impeccable strand. And this is a good strand, but this is definitely different. Yeah, I love that. I'm glad I got both. Thank you, Lauren, for always watching out for us. Always, always. So good. And then the last of the gemstones is 7561. So needed this. This is African turquoise, 15-inch strand. And these are a jasper that's dyed, 689. Yeah, but this is so good. Look at this guy that's here in the center. He's a little faceted one. See the facets all around the edge? That's fun. That's fun. I'm not mad at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. So 689 on this one. Yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous strand. I love that. I do love that. Okay, so the last little bit of this order is some check glass. Okay, so we have, let me first get some containers here. One sec. I'll use these kind for this. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 4, 3. And so 1, 2, 4, 3 is a 5-gram bag, about 16 pieces of 6mm check press glass Druck round beads. These are in an alabaster with a lazure blue luster, 129. I love when it says luster because I love luster. That's that shine that goes on it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's luster. Yes, it is. Beautiful color blue. Beautiful. It's that, like that blue gray with like, there's this little hint of green that goes through it. These are stunning. It's that alabaster. So good. Love these guys. And this was $1.29. Yeah, those are so good. So $1.29 for them. And then next we have 1248. And so 1248 is this 5-gram bag, about 16 pieces of 6mm check press glass Druck round beads, alabaster with a pearlescent pink. You know, I can't believe I didn't get 2 of these. That's just silly. Oh yes, please and thank you. That is where it's at. So they do kind of look like little pearls. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful beads. So the pink was a $1.59. So $1.29 for the blue, $1.59 for the pink. Beautiful. And oh, they go so good together. Looky there. Love it. So then we have some baby bellflowers, 1251. I don't have any that's like this. And so I was like, yeah, gobbling you up. And so this one is 5-gram bag, about 27 pieces of 6x4mm check press glass baby bellflower beads in alabaster with a blue wash, $1.29. Yeah. Super, 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 super opaque. Good stuff. I like these little babies. Yeah, those are good. Okay, I'm going to put them in a different one. Like those. Okay, then we have, these are so cool. Okay, so look at these ones, 1253. And so 1253 is that 5-gram bag, 27 pieces of 6x4mm check press glass, baby bellflower beads, light sky blue with gold wash. This is $1.79. I love these baby bellflowers when they have that gold stripe. I love those. I have them in pink. I have them in like a peach color. Oh, I love that. Fun. Baby bellflowers. Good stuff. And then the final item on this order is Spacer 2059. And this is 10 pieces of 7x8mm tiny tree spacer beads in an antique silver, $1.09 before discount. And these are just so cute. Oh, the detail. Look at this. Oh, this is so fun. Look at the detail on these guys. Those little trees. So pretty. Oh, those are fun. I love those. I love those. Oh my gosh. So, hey, you guys, if you don't know Bead Box Bargains, if you don't know Bargain Bead Box, you should. Everyone should. It doesn't matter if you are an experienced beader or a brand new fresh beader. It doesn't matter if you have lots of money or not lots of money. This is the place to be. Period. Period. If you are looking to sign up for their box, if you are thinking it's a possibility that you want to sign up for the Bargain Bead Box, you better get on it, okay? Because they are about at their limit and they're going to have to stop taking new subscribers. So it's one of those things. Once you're with them, you don't leave. Everyone stays. And so, of course, they're going to max out on the number that they can get, you know, to get enough product in to be able to get everything for us. So if you haven't signed up, if you want to sign up, I have my link listed down below. It's a referral link from me. It takes $2 off of your first box, okay? And then it also helps me to be able to get all of these goodies. Well, it helps me with my Bargain Bead Box itself, okay? Look at my mat. Look at this pretty mat. Okay, let me make sure I got everything in it. Oh, that's so good, right? Oh, okay. So next, okay, I had reached out on my Facebook page. We have a group that is Campbell's Creators, and so many amazing, talented women on there, supportive, I mean, inspirational. I mean, they are just amazing. And so I had reached out and I said, hey, I am looking to commission someone that does polymer clay for a focal piece that I'm looking to have made. So I put a picture of it up. And so Nancy Woodard, she had immediately reached out and she was like, hey, I would love to be able to do this for you. And I'm like, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. And so, you guys, not only did she not let me commission her, so she wouldn't let me pay her, she sent me so many goodies and these things are gorgeous. So I want to show them to you. Okay, one sec. Okay, so again, her name is Nancy Woodland, and she's found on Facebook. She has her pages on there. She has Nancy Woodland Earrings page, Nancy Woodland Jewelry Components, and Nancy Woodland Finished Jewelry on Facebook, okay? So we'll start with the piece that I was looking to have made. Okay, so first I'll tell you this. My mother is very allergic to metals. All metals. The only metals that she can wear is she can wear 24 karat gold. Everything else breaks her out. She has to be careful even holding change for longer than a moment. And so I was originally thinking for Mother's Day, I was going to make her, you know, something with cool wood, you know, and leather. But then I was like, I had seen this image of this little charm and I was like, oh, that would be gorgeous as a pendant. And so, so Nancy made it for me. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? Just beautiful. It is a spitting image of that charm. Just perfect. I love it. Look at the back. Look at the back. Look at the back of that. Isn't that beautiful? And then she didn't stop with this. No, she didn't. I'll show you first. What she also sent was, she said this was her attempt 1 and it was too thick, but she went ahead and sent it to me. And I think attempt 1 is amazing as well. It is thicker, but I think it's amazing. So here was her attempt 1. Look at how she did that bail. That's so good. Love that. And so with attempt 1, she also did a bracelet bar. Look at that. Isn't that super cool? I mean, this could also be used on a necklace, but I think of it as a bracelet bar. Super cool. I love them. I love them. I would have been so happy with those. But oh, what she made with this. Look at this. Is that not just beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And the sheen that's on this. I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I love that. I love that. And then she didn't stop there. Nope, she didn't. Look at these, and these are links. So we have a hole on both sides. These can be, for like the top of the necklace, or it could be for anything. But aren't those beautiful? Look at the back of them. I love them. I love them. But no, she definitely didn't stop there. She kept going. I have different earring findings or charms, right? So good. And beads. Look at these beads. These saucers are amazing. And the detail that she does. So like on these, you see they're rimmed with like that lighter silver. And then like on these, there's that shading that goes into them. See how that bright pop in there, and then as it goes in, it's the shading. These are just amazing, and these are two-sided drops here. Aren't those beautiful? I love that. And so, again, you guys, she made all of these for me. All of these for me. And then there's more. So first, I am a big fan of the cute little puffy birds. She did them incredibly. Look at those. They are divine. They are divine. Look at the detail. Let me cut this off. Let me free these birdies. The detail is just incredible. And the shading on the birds as well. Like, they are amazing. Just amazing. And then she sent me a whole bunch of awesome pieces. I mean, blew me away. Totally blew me away. So I have got to share them with you. So here we go. First, y'all know I struggle with my bracelets. She made me a bracelet bar. Isn't this just adorable? I love this, and it works. It works. I love that, and I love this teal. But isn't that so cool? Yeah, so she made me a little bracelet bar. Super sweet, just super sweet. And then, oh. Look at these. These are incredible. Look at these wavy hearts. These are my favorite kind of hearts, you guys, are these wavy hearts. And look at these. I mean, this one is just like knocked me out. I mean, insane. But look at. That's so cool. Look at the little zoomy bear. Oh my goodness, the attention to detail. And I just love these. In love with these. I mean, we all see her, sharing her amazing work on Facebook. And it is, I mean, you see it and it's amazing. But then when you have it, like in your hand looking at it, it is so good. So good. And so she sent me just lots of amazing stuff. Looky here. Look at these swirls. So hearts and flowers, and then puffy hearts. So I have those. So you're gonna be seeing these things in design with me, because I'm super excited. And then, oh, you guys, look at these birds and feathers. Oh my goodness. I mean, she does beautiful work. Just absolutely beautiful work. Look at them. Oh. And I went on her page. She is so very, very affordable. I cannot even believe, I mean, the detail that she puts into this work. And she's just sweet as sugar, you know. Aren't those just beautiful? I love that swirl and that luster that goes through there. And they're just beautiful little birds. And, you know, these are great too for those that, you know, don't like heavy jewelry, because this is all lightweight and just stunning. And look, oh, she sent me some pendants as well. Look at that pendant. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this one. Just impeccable work. Impeccable work. And all of them have, you know, the beauty that's on both sides. Oh, and look at this one. Look at this one. Look at that pendant. I know, right? It is so good. You guys have got to check her out. Look at this side. Just so amazing. So amazing. And then I'm not done, not at all. Look at these, and look at these birds. Oh, these birds. Look at them. Look, little fishy, and aren't they so good? Then they have a little rhinestone in that one. Oh, I'm telling you, if I wouldn't have known, I would have thought these were wood. I mean, my gosh. So, I mean, and all of these had these sweet little notes that told me about them. So much thought and care went into this. And she was already gifting me so very, very much by doing this pendant for me. I mean, she would have been gifting me even if I paid her for that pendant, you know, and I didn't pay for any of this. She just sent it out of the sweetness of her heart. And so I'm not done. So another one of these. Look at these. I'm loving that silver that goes through these. Loving that silver. That is so good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Oh my gosh. So good. And then for that colorway, so y'all know me. You know I love to stack me some bead caps, right? Well, here's the first layer. Look at these. Tell me that's not going to be so much fun stacking with, right? Oh, those are so beautiful. So these all came together, right? But I had to break them apart because I had to just dig into them. So there's these. And then wait for it. All of these. Look at these, like, look at these ones. Look at these. They are so good. They are so, so, so good. And so that different variation on that same colorway. Look at those guys. I mean, all of them are just impeccable. Impeccable. I mean, I was going through these like, oh my gosh, more? Seriously? Like, so fun, so good. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at those little guys. Ah! Oh, I love them. I love them. I love them. Yes, I do. And then look at these. So good. Like, I want to be half as cool as Nancy when I grow up, because this is just next level stuff. This is just so, so stinking good. Oh, I love them. I just love them. Oh, their richness. Oh, boy. So, as you can imagine, I was out of my mind crazy over all of this. And, oh, so then hold on. I'm almost done, not yet done. She made some into earrings. Like, look, so it has the little French hook. Actually, no, it's kidney, whichever one that is called. I'm bad about that. But they're so cool. And then look at these little hearts, and then there's a little loop down here to where you could add to those. So good. And then, yeah, I know I'm not done. I know. It's just amazing. And so here were some others that she sent me, right? And so I had to play. I couldn't not play. And so here were some other of the caps that she sent me. And I love that color. Oh my, I love that color. So I was like, oh, I want to play with you. So just to show you, here is one of the little flowers that I made using one of those. He's so cute. I just stacked him up in there. And so that really gives that reality to it for me, right? So I have the metals that's back here and the metals that's up here and a little crystal that's up here and the seed beads that's all down here. But that really just like pops out the reality. The real looking flower is that polymer clay. And so, yeah, I'm in love with all of it, with her. So then what's funny is she then said, I sent you a little something extra. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you, not realizing what she was sending. But look at these. Oh my goodness. So these are made out of carved avocado pits. And I was like, you don't understand. I call myself an avocadoaholic. I love avocados. But look at those. Are those not so cool? And so these are little charms and pendants that are carved out of avocado pits. And I love that. They're beautiful. They're just beautiful. You guys, look at this gift that was given to me. My ability to be able to, for the first time, play with polymer clay in such a level as this is incredible to me. Just absolutely incredible. And I'm going to be making so much with this stuff. But look here. This is just beautiful. Beautiful work, Nancy. Nancy, thank you so much for your gift to me. I love this. I love our community. So many talented, amazing women. So I'll have Nancy's stuff in the description box below. You guys have got to check her out. And I am going to hold off. I should be getting my other orders either today or tomorrow. And I'll finish up and I'll get those on this video and I'll get this all released to you guys. But what a haul, right? And what a way to end this day's hauls, because this is just more than I could have ever imagined. Beautiful. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful work. Oh, beautiful. Oh my. Okay. So until I see you back here on the rest of this bead haul and the rest of this video, I hope your day's fantastic. I appreciate every one of you. Bye for now. Okay, so I fibbed. I cannot wait for my other orders in order to release this haul video because, I've recorded that 3 days ago now. And so this weekend, I'm going to be getting like 3 different orders and I still have other bead boxes that's coming in. And so I was like, no, I need to go ahead and release this. But one thing I've never done before, and that is design at the end of a haul. And so I thought I would do that. I was thinking about that and I really wanted to use, these awesome things that I got from my friend Nancy. And I just really wanted to incorporate some of the things that were in that haul. And so I thought, why not just knock it out? You want to design, do some things with me? Okay, so here's my thought. I had many, many thoughts, and I drilled it down to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. That I absolutely couldn't wait for. So it's going to be 3 different bracelets, okay? And the first one we're going to start with is a knotting project. And so this knotting cord that I got, this is different from the last knotting cord that I had used, okay? And this I had gotten from Amazon, and I got 12 rolls of it, and it was a really good price, and I like it. And so it was 12 rolls like this because I really like the multicolored, and it's all different shades of the multicolored, you know? And so it's really cool. I'll have it linked below for you. I'll have to check too. I don't know what the millimeter was for it, but I'll check, and then during editing, I'll pop it up right here. But for the first one, I want to pull in some of the blue goldstone Hishis that I got from this haul. And so those, and I'll tell you, this bracelet here was inspired by my friend Charlie Farrar. She posts all the time. Surely you know her. She posts all the time on Beadbox Bargains Creative Corner, and she just does beautiful work, and she does lots of work, and she just, I don't know, I want to be her when I grow up. So she inspired me with this piece that she had posted that was this navy deep, deep blue with golds and this champagne color. And I mean, stunning together. And so that inspired me for this first bracelet. So I'm going to be using that goldstone, that blue goldstone. I'm going to be using these gorgeous cubes. Oh my goodness, these are just amazing, you guys. I just cannot get enough of them. Look at that. They are stunners. I've had some amazing cubes before, but these are really, really, really good. So pulling those in, anywho, pulling them in. And then with that, I have some, just some bead caps. So I have some 6mm bead caps and some of my 4mm bead caps, and these 4mm bead caps came from beadboxbargains.com. Yay, go Lauren. I'm using from this haul these little 3mm spacer beads, and then I also have these, and I get these from Hobby Lobby, and it's these little bitty rhinestone spacer discs, and so I love them. And I think these are 4mm. Okay, so I'm going to pull those in as well. And then I have my cord cut to, I think I'm at like 3.5 foot. I'm at 3.5 foot, and I have 2 strands. So 2 strands at 3.5 foot. And then whenever I'm done with it, I'll measure how much is left, because, you know, I'm still new to this knotting, and I want to make sure I have enough. Okay. And so, and I also want to make, for the closure, I want it to be not a slip knot. I want it to be, I'm going to do that like half hitch closure, sliding closure. You'll see. So the word's not coming to me. So anyways, I have this cut, and I have went through and I've stretched this. So even though it's this cording, I still go through and I stretch it to make sure it has all the give that it's going to have out of it. Okay. So that way, after, you know, it's knotted, it doesn't end up loose and weird looking and not comfortable, right? And so this one's still going strong. I absolutely love it. I love this bracelet, so I need more of them. It's so fluid and comfy and easy, and I absolutely love it. I love all these little goodies that's down here, and it's like totally one of my favorite bracelets. So we're gonna make another one. And I have a little jig for it. Looky at this. I had gotten a loom, and then I also got this jig. And this jig here, it was like $6 on Amazon. I'll have it linked below, but you can adjust it when it comes to sizing. And what I really like about this is it's just these 2 clips. So I could even take one of these clips and put it at the end of my board, but it would be too hard for you to see. So I'm going to do it this way. Okay. And then you see how I have this opening? Well, this opening is perfect for my board right here. And so I'm going to put it on here. Oh, sorry. I'm going to put this on here. Okay. So I put it on here, and then I have one of these handy little things. Yeah, I know. I did not have this laying around. Absolutely not. Steve gave me this. So I'm going to surely know how to open it up again. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Sure do. See that? I know how to open that. Okay, and then I'm going to put that on here. And I'm just going to close it. That way it's really good and sturdy. Okay, so now I'm going to come down here. Oh, so sorry, guys. I may edit that out because that would have been a little Okay, and then I'm going to bead bug this, but I'm going to come down a good 6 inches. Okay, so just guesstimating about 6 inches, maybe a little bit more. I'm going to use my big bead bug. I'm going to pop that on there. And then I'm going to come in here, put it on like so. And it doesn't have to be super tight. It's easier for me if there's more, room here. And then also, it's good for you to see, I think. Okay. So I have my 2 cords here. And I'm also going to be using my knotting tweezers. And I really like these ones because if I knot incorrectly, they really help me to get that knot undone so I can redo it. Because again, I'm still new at this, right? I mess up, and I'll probably mess up here. Hopefully not, but probably so. All right, so the way I'm going to start this is I'm just going to do just 1 knot. Okay, and when I make my knots, I'm going to leave that loop open. I'm going to come in, and wherever I put my tweezers is where that knot is going to end up. Okay, so I'm just going to come back, and I'll let go of my tweezers, and then I'll use my tweezers to push that in so it's cinching that knot. Okay, let me come up a little bit more just to make sure you can see. There you go, so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, so I have my 2 strands here, and so for the first thing I think I'm gonna do first is I'll do one of our cubes. Okay, and so actually hold on, I missed a step. Our cord ends. These are not going to want to get through a bead when they're all flimsy and kind of furry like that, right? And so what I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is give a good, clean, fresh cut. So I have a fresh cut on there. And then I'm going to come through with my lighter. And sorry, I don't have a lighter. This is the grill lighter. I have a thread burner, but it doesn't work very well for me to get this to what I need it to be and what I want it to be, right? So I'm going to give it a little burn and then pull it. And they have cute little like finger gloves for this too, but I just do this. If I could turn on my lighter. That's almost where I want it to be. I want it to be a little needle. There it goes. That'll be good on that one. These safeties, I'm telling you, child safeties are not good for me. I like to come down a little further with mine. I'm gonna have to cut that off probably and redo that because it's gonna have a knot. I like to come down further so that I have a section that's nice and hard instead of just, barely a tip. That should be good. That should do her. All right, so my ends are taken care of. So I'm going to come in here with the one I'm going to start with. And I'll start over here. And what I haven't decided is if I want to bead cap or not. Oh, I want this to be more. It's not stiff enough. So I haven't decided if I'm going to bead cap this or not, but I do want one of our little spacer beads. So we'll put a spacer bead on there and slide it all the way up there. Let's take a peek at it with one on it and let's see. I got them out, but I didn't know for sure. So it goes through there just really nice whenever it's hard on the end. It also keeps it from fraying. Okay, and let's put another little spacer bead on there and see if we like that bead cap on it. Because I don't want the bead cap to float, you know? I want the bead cap to be on it if it's going to be on it. Oh, I think it looks lovely with the bead cap though. Okay, we're gonna go with the bead cap. Okay, so I want this cord to be on the outside because I think it looks really cool. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna put my placement where I'm wanting it to be, and I'm gonna have that strand on the other side of it, okay? Now I can fix it and make it perfect here in just a minute, but for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do an overhand knot. And then I'm gonna come through that loop, okay? I'm going to go on both of those strands. And this is how I do it. So I just kind of put it up where I want it to be. And then I have that other strand just kind of hanging out on the other side of it. So the other strand might have a little slack, but I don't want there to be slack where my bead is, right? Just pull up. It'll get real close there. I'm going to use my tweezers to cinch it in. And this is our first little side. Okay, nice and cute. And so then on the opposite strand, so on this side, because I have the empty strand coming down here, and I want it to be full on this side because I'm looking for it to kind of do this a little bit. And I'm missing my little crimp tubes that I want because I don't want those big beads. I'm going to do crimp tubes, little crimp beads. So let's bring out some number ones because they should surely fit on all of those strands. And I get this from Amazon as well. I'll have it linked below. And I'm going to do crimp tube. This is the one that isn't very crusty. We'll see. Followed by, I'm going to do 3 of these blue goldstone hishis with a little crimp in between them. And yeah, that's working out all right. Okay, slide that all the way up. Okay, looks mighty pretty. I'm going to bring this down next to it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect just yet, but I kind of lift it up a little bit so it kind of stays there and doesn't get too awful crazy on me. Pull that tail all the way through. Keep a hold of this. Bring my tweezers in through that opening. And then I'm bringing them down to where I want them to be. And so I want these to kind of curve like that. Okay, so I'm looking for them to be tight on a curve and for this strand to have a little bit of slack. So you see how that strand has a little bit of slack on it, but this is tight and it has a little bit of a curve. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my knot down, all the way down there, bring it out and push it up. So now we have that curve. And this whole bracelet is going to be just that simple. That's all I'm looking to do here. And I think it's going to look really cool. So let's do a couple more together. So now I'm going to be on this side again because we're going to be doing that crystal. So I'm going to grab a spacer bead, bead cap. Is there 2? Nope, just 1. One of our little crystal cubes. Bead cap. And the hardest thing about this whole thing is trying to be under this camera and be limited on my movements. Then we'll do another spacer bead. maybe that's not the spacer bead for me. Let's go for another one. What's happening here? There we go. Okay, just bring it all the way up. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down to where I'm wanting it to be. A little bit of slack on this side, and again, we can fix it here in just a moment. Bring it up so it stays where I want it to be. Just an overhand knot. Stay up there. Okay, I'm going to bring my pliers through my loop, through my opening there. We want those to stay on the side that you want them to be on though. Hold up, we're losing a spacer bead. And that's why I hold it up, typically. Come here, little spacer bead. There he goes. Okay, so I'm gonna come through that loop. Make sure that this is cinched tight. And then I'm gonna put my little bit looser of a strand in it as well. Okay. I'm gonna let that pull all the way down to the knot. And push that closed. Push it nice and tight. And this is what we're looking at so far. Isn't that cool looking? Fun, fun, fun. So I'm going to do this to the length that I need, okay? And then I'm going to come back with you, and then I'll show you how I'm going to close it up. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I am done with this. This is what we're looking at. So let's take this off. And let me release the grip here. Oops, sorry. Okay, release the grip. We'll take this up and off. All right. So let me come down a little bit more with you here. All right, so let's see where we are now. So I have quite a bit left here at the end. So I'll measure how much I got cut off so that we know how much you actually need. And so this I just measured around my wrist so I know what size it is, but let's go ahead and take a measure here. So from first knot to last knot, we're just over 6 inches, maybe 6 1/4. Okay, and on my wrist, this is what I'm looking at. Here, let me take this off. I don't need you on there anymore. This is where I am, right? So I'm actually thinking about not doing a slider. I'm thinking I really like this toggle. The whole time I'm knotting that, I'm like, I love my little toggle. So I may just keep the toggle. That's maybe what I'll do. Actually, I think I will. Give me a sec here. I'll go and grab a toggle real quick. Okay, toggle. Let me grab a couple jump rings. These are still my favorite. Okay, out of all the jump rings I've had, and I have many down there, these, not only for the color, but the type they are, the way they are, the strength they are, these are my favorite. So I'll make sure and link those below. And you see how when I go to open it, I have to open more than just the latch. It also secures down here at both of these sides. So let's go ahead and just for several of them, let's grab a couple of those. All right, now there's a couple different ways you can do this, okay? I have this to 6 inches. I'll just go ahead and keep 6 inches on both sides and I'll cut it off. Let's measure that first. Let's do that. And then I'll move on. There's a foot left. There's a foot left. So you'll need 2.5 feet instead of 3 feet, instead of 3.5. Okay, so let's cut that off. Okay, there's those. I can make little danglies or something with that. And this is still plenty, even if you're going to have a longer bracelet. So what I could do is a couple things. I could put these through a clamshell connector, and I could knot inside the clamshell connector, put a little super glue in there, and I could use that as my closure. I really liked the way I did this. I really, really liked knotting it in. Okay, knotting it in just, I don't know, it just worked, and I like it. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so on this, I'm gonna go ahead and my two ends. Go ahead and put them through this one side. Well, let's get one in there. Kind of hold it down there, just so the other one can easily slide through. And if it won't, then I could always burn the end, but it'll be just fine. There we go. Okay, and with this, I want there to be a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so I'm going to come down, and I could also just attach it to a jump ring. I could tie a jump ring onto this as well, right? I could do that, but it's just the right size. So I'm going to come down here. I have this on here. Here's my knot that started it. I'm going to come around it. I'm going to go through twice. Okay, so I'm going to come up once. And twice. Now I could bring in my tweezers if I want, but I have the leverage of this toggle, so I'm just going to utilize it. I want there to be a little bit of room there. Okay, that way the toggle has plenty of wiggle room. Get it nice and tight. See, I have also now this little bitty loop if I wanted to add some dangles. And you see I'm pulling it up, see? Just to make sure that we are good and cinched in there. Okay, so that's good there. And I'm also, whenever everything's done, I'm gonna come in here and put a little pop of glue on there. So now let's do this other side. And you know, I didn't get anything out for dangles. I should have. I like dangles. Okay, again, I'm gonna do just a double. So I'm gonna come through once. And then come through a second time. Get him a little bit closer. Just let him pull all the way down there. Okay, pulling from all areas. Okay, so now here's how it's going to be clasped. Then I have big long tails. And with these big long tails, I want to keep them because I'm, again, thoroughly enjoying this. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trim them some because I don't need all of that. I'll wait. I'm going to go ahead and give a little burn because I'm going to pop some beads on there. Okay, and so on this side, I'll do these. I didn't pull him enough. Yeah, let me get him a little bit more. There he goes. There goes that little guy. I'm going to put just a couple of these on here. Let's bring those up here, but I want them to dangle a little bit, right? So yeah, that still lets them float a little bit. Then on this other side, yeah, he needs a little more too. And on this side, I'm going to do the same, but I do believe, I think I have a little bitty disc crystal. Hold on. I have some options. Trying to see which one of these are discs, if I have any discs, and ones that will match are little cubes. So I have these, but they look a little dark. I have the same ones like that in the lighter, so I could go for those. I like these, actually. But do I have baby cubes? Or any of these cubes? I don't think so. Okay. Look at these. I like that. Yeah, so I'll do one for this side, one for the other side. That works. Okay, so then on this side, I'm gonna pop on one of these. Oh, kitty cat's wanting my attention. I need to make him thinner. Let's see if that's thin enough. Yep. Okay, I'll pop on one of these. And then I do think I want one of those little lapis maybe sitting underneath of it, right? Or lapis, oh my goodness. One of those little blue goldstone. I think that'll look cute. Yeah, that looks kind of cute. Actually, I want it opposite. Let's go opposite. Yeah, that's cute. I'll put one at the bottom. We'll do an overhead knot, hand knot. Grab my tweezers. See where I want that to be. Knot it up. It's kind of cute. Oh, I got those a little tighter than I intended. That's okay. That's still cute. Okay, so then let's do the same thing over here on this other side. Let's undo it. That'll make things easier. Let's come in at those tails. I'll make this go quick for you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to trim these off. And what many do is they use their little thread zapper, or they use the lighter to take care of those ends so that they don't fray. I really like the fraying on mine, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave mine as is. I'm going to let them fray up to that knot, and I think they're a-okay. So this is bracelet number 1. Yay! I've been itching to do another knotted bracelet. So here is bracelet number 1, and put it on and feel how amazing it feels. I'm telling you, if only I could do bracelets easier. Okay, maybe I'm not going to put it on. You see what it does though. It'll go on. It's all me. Always, always all me. Okay, so bracelet number 1. I'm in love. I love it. It is mine. I'm keeping it totally. And it has the little danglies. It's going to come off, and those are going to fray, and they're going to loosen up, and it's going to be awesome. But I love that. Love it. Okay, let's do this one for 2, and we'll do that one for the last one. This goes over there. And we'll put bracelet number 1 right up here. Okay, I'm wanting to bring in my crazy lace agate little heeshies, our beautiful tumbled nuggets. And I just love these. If you hear a kitty cat, yeah, because there's a kitty cat. Okay. Love these guys, and I think this is all going to look so good together. And then I'm bringing in our little bitty fancy rondelles. Okay, we're going to have 3 strands. 2 of them are going to be the same. The other one's not. And it's going to be very simple, but very cool, very flowy, and I'm going to love it. Okay, so one sec. Okay, I have my toggle and I have my charm. We're going to put this little charm on this bracelet. I just love that. Super, super cute. Okay, so this is going to be really easy put together. We're going to be using some of the 4mm bead caps from the box. So let me grab those down. I'm using some of these little crimp guys. And we're just going to knock this out. So I am not going to use a clamshell connector. Instead, I am going to use my magical crimper, and I'm going to attach it to the jump ring. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Well, I'll go ahead and start doing this, and then we'll get them all crimped down, I guess. So on one of these strands, I am wanting one of these guys, and I want it to be bead capped. So I am going to bring my bead caps down here, and we'll put bead cap on this guy and bead cap. Okay, and between that, I'm looking for, let's see how I wanted to do this. The other strand is going to be 3 of these. And in between the 3 of those, I'm going to have a little bit of both. So on this one here, I think I'm just going to do a crazy lace. And I think I'm going to bead cap one of these here in the center. And then a crazy lace. Yeah, that's cute. That's all we're going to be doing. Okay, so I'm going to pop on another one of these. We'll do that crazy lace. And we need all our bead caps. And crazy lace. And it's just the combination of this that just looks so cool, I think. It's a very simple, simple bracelet, but I'm just loving the thought of what it is. So crazy lace, bead cap, beautiful fancy rondelle, bead cap, crazy lace. Grab some more of those. I think for my sizing, what I'm looking for on here, I think we'll need 5 of these guys here. Yeah, because there's 5 left. This one will be twice, so we'll do the same thing on 2 separate strands here. So cute. Now let's put that on this other side. Do we need to end that out with that crazy lace? And then on the ends, I am wanting one of our spacer beads. Then we'll do that other strand, and then we'll kind of measure them and see where we are. Let's go ahead and measure this one and just see about where we are. Isn't that such a good combination? With that little gold pop that's in there. Very, very simple, but just cool looking, I think. Okay, so we're just over 5. All right. We'll see what we have in store after that. So on this other strand, I'm looking to have, and I need definitely these because we're going to need a bunch of them. And some of these. And some of these. Okay. So I'm looking for that kind of rustic but chic vibe, if you will, right? And so I'm going to do a crimp tube in between each of these 3 and on the outside as well. And actually, I think I want one of the bigger ones on the outside, just to give that statement. Yeah, that pop. Yeah, I want that pop on the outside of it. Okay, so let's bead bug that. Come on, there you go. Okay, and then from here, it's going to be similar, not the same. Okay, I'm wanting a crazy lace. Rondelle and a crazy lace. That way it kind of gives that little to it, you know. Then we're going in with another 3. It is literally this simple. But it's exactly what I was looking for in it, you know? It's like, don't make something more complex just to make it more complex if this is what you're wanting. So I will not. So we'll do that crazy lace. do one of our rondelles. And a crazy lace. So there's just a little bit extra in what's going to be that center strand. Okay, then our last three. I love all the colors in these. Like, look at that. It's just so good. I'm a big fan of these. Now let's check and see if we're going to be ending out with these or not. I think we are. Yeah, we are. Yep, okay. Okay, so here on the end, I'll do that same little thing. Then we'll end it with one of our spacer beads. And a spacer. Let's see what that length's looking like. That's so pretty. That is still shy. Let's do one more series. So let me grab a few more of these. So we'll do this guy. Ooh, he's cool. I wish he was in the center. He's real cool. And actually, let's see if we now still want to end with one of these crazy lace series. We may not want to. Let's see if I took that off. Yeah, so we're at 5 and let's go down 5 1/4 exactly. And then this one is 5 1/4. Okay, so we're good. Okay, just gonna knock out one of those again. So we're gonna do another one of these. That's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, it's the end. Okay. Okay, very good. Love it. So let's do one of these together. Let's do the focal. Okay, we know they're the same size. We know we're good there. All's well in the neighborhood. So let me come in here and I'm going to bead bug this focal all the way at the tip end, just that I have plenty of room over here on this other side. Okay, now we are gonna, I still want to jump ring that toggle. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the loop for right now. So I'm gonna come in here for a crimp tube, grab a crimp tube, come down with it, and bring that and our little crimp tube all the way to the tip just to give us extra room on the other side. We need to come just pretty close here. Just like so. We want this to be side by side. Gonna come in here, settle it in the little notches. I'm gonna give a real good squeeze. Come 90 degrees, another good squeeze. I think he turned a little bit. I don't think I was at 90. There we go. Now I'm just gonna go around, giving little crimps, little squeezes. This should give you resistance, guys. If it's not giving you resistance, then it's turning on you and you're not gonna get a full crimp and you're not gonna get a pretty bead. Not too shabby. So I'm gonna bring this all the way down. Let's see if he'll cinch right up in that bead. He's kind of poking out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut him off. Let's get right up there at the tip top. Very good. Bring it all the way down. Now we have our little, he could use a couple more turns, I think. He's not as pretty as I'd like him to be. Sometimes you'll get a stray one, but I don't know, he's pretty ugly. Is he secure? Yeah, he's secure. Oh, he is ugly. Usually I have better luck than that. He could be uglier. That's for certain. Not too awful bad, I guess. All right, so let's do the same thing on this side. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna grab that crimp. I'm gonna bring it down back into itself to give our loop. Bring that crimp tube up because this time we need it to go all the way down, right? So let's grab a little needle nose. I'm gonna flip him over. Grab that needle nose and then I'm gonna loosen this up. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling up as this is coming down. Okay, I want it to be snug. I don't want there to be wiggle room, but I also don't want it to be stick straight. Okay, make sure we're about matching on our loops a little more. Okay, make sure these guys are side by side. Make sure my other little spacer bead is out of the way. In here, cinch him down. Properly go 90 degrees. Cinch him down again. I'm just gonna go around. That's a little more like the bead I'm looking for. It's good and cinched. Let's come up in here. All the way up in there. Keep him off. That's what we're looking for. From that point, I'm just going to put a jump ring on him. Okay, so we'll grab our little jump rings. I'm going to get the littler ones here first. Okay, I'm going to do these other ones up and I'll be right back with you. All right, cleaned up a little bit as well. Is that not so cute? I think it's adorable. And I got out one of these because I need a little extra length, and I think that will do the trick. So I swapped out the toggle too so that they would match. So here's what I'm going to be doing from here. I'm going to lose that jump ring for a second. And then come in here. And I did go ahead and jump ring each of these. It gave me a little bit of length, gave me a little more gold happening with it, and it's going to allow good fluid movement. I'm going to connect these here, and I think that should still go through that little piece. Let's see. If not, we'll put it on the other end. Nah, it's not gonna. Let me get a little bit of bigger jump ring. So let's go that route. Here I'm talking about fluid movements and I'm trying to scrunch it into a smaller jump ring. Silly, silly. It's because I'm realizing the time and how long I've taken. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to hurry with that third bracelet. Isn't that when we always waste the most time? Always. Okay, get him connected. So he'll be connected here, and I want this to be connected to this part so that the thinner area down here is going to be to our toggle. Okay, so let me get another big one because that lesson has already been learned. I think that'll look kind of cool though too. Okay, and then I'm wanting to connect our little guy here. I'll probably connect him right down in here, but I'm going to add another jump ring to what's already here, just so that he's nice and flowy. He's good and closed up, so I will grab another jump ring and connect that way. He's so cute. He's just a little something something hanging out down there. Okay, so let's get these guys in line. Very good. Swap those sides. And we'll use a regular jump ring over here. Just to connect them. Then we'll use a smaller one to then connect to our toggle there, our toggle bar. That way it's nice and thin there at the toggle bar area, has plenty of space. Okay, making sure they're laying right. Yep, they'll be good. Let's go ahead and pop on one of these small ones. Grab little small guy. All right. Make sure we're good and closed. Oh, that'll be perfect. Oh, look, and I can put it on easily too. How about that? So cute. So cute. I love that little bit of green that's sticking out down there. See, isn't that so cool? You'd think, oh, all that green, I don't know. I just think it's cool. Love it. Okay, bracelet number 2. Now I'm really excited about bracelet number 3 because I get to stack. And so that's what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna start out with the focal that's also gonna be part of the closure. Okay, so I'm coming in here. I have here some 24 gauge wire. This is cut to about 6 inches. Okay, and the way I'm gonna start this out is I'm gonna marry the 2 ends. I'm just gonna bring it down nice and easy. Give a little pinch as I'm coming down. Bring them all the way into each other. No crossing. Just gonna bring them in a little. Because what we're gonna be doing is now I'm gonna get my wider jaw. I'm just gonna easily, I'm just tapping, tapping, tapping my way down. See, he's gonna wanna turn. We don't want him to turn. We're just gonna tap him in, tap him in, tap him in, tap him in. Okay, go down and go a little bit further, tap him. Little taps until they're perfectly together, parallel. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here with my bent nose. I'm going to ever so slightly, I'm just grabbing barely the little tip. I'm going to kink it in. Get right in there. Now I'm going to kind of close him just a little bit, not all the way. Now I can get my bigger ones again. Where did I put them? Doo-doo-doo. Here you are. Ever so slightly. I'm turning him. Because I'm essentially making my own little head pin. Okay, to where that hook is just barely open. There he goes. See what I just did there? Now this is essentially our little head pin. These are going to stay side by side. You're going to keep those parallel. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here with our lovelies. I have some beauties from Nancy. I had to stack. Okay, so I have these 3. And then I got out a couple of these. One of them's flat, one of them's not. This is one of my little bead caps that I just flattened all the way out, almost all the way out. Okay. Now I have one of my metallic because that matches and it looks cool. All right. And then I have one little baby here because we want to utilize that. And we may use a couple more of these. Okay. So here's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to stack these to where it's going to be like a flower sitting on top of the hand. And I've done stuff similar to this before, so it's not completely foreign or brand new or, you know, super cool new idea, but I love it. So that's what it is. Okay, so here at the tip, I think I'm going to come in here with this and I'm going to bring in one of these little bitty 3mm baby bead caps. And these I get from an Etsy store, and I'll have that again linked below. Okay, and so he's just a little bitty old guy. And actually, I think this time though, I think I was going to use this guy. I am. I'm going to have him facing down. Okay, so I'm going to go in through that opening. to work both those in there, but they'll go in there. So whenever you push this all the way down to the end, it's going to kind of attach to that little hook at the end, but it's also going to look kind of like the inside of a flower. Okay? And so if you want to, you can put a bead on there. Actually, I might do it. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I think he looks cool like that. Okay, so I've got this. And this I'm going to, I think I'm going to go next into this guy. Bring him up. So there you see is the center of our little flower. And then this guy is going to go into this little flower. Make sure you pinch it all the way good. So now we have that deep blue inside of our pink, like our pink purple color. And then behind this, do I want to pop this one in? Let's see if I want to go ahead and pop this one in because he like pokes up and will look really cool. I do believe so. Cute. And then this one's going to go into that bigger blue. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. Yeah. Love that. And then behind our bigger blue, I'm going to do this flat one. Almost flat. Because he's barely going to be sticking out of there. See that? He's just barely poking out. That is super cute. Make sure that bead cap's where I want it to be set all down. By going into our bigger cap. Oh, that is beautiful. Isn't that so pretty? There's how they're stacked. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So now, one thing that I do want to do, I don't think I got any out, but I'm going to want them. I'm going to want some crimp tubes. So let's get a couple of them out. Oh, I think that'll be plenty. Okay, and back here, I'm going to also go through this flattened bead cap. Because you see what it does? For one, it looks really cute on the back. But for two, it's going to protect this polymer clay. Okay, so whenever we're crimping this and cinching this down, it's going to be up against that bead cap instead of just on that polymer clay. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to pop on one of our little crimp tubes. I want that on both of these. There we go. So with this crimp tube being back here, okay, I'm going to make sure now once more everything's exactly the way I want it to be. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to crimp that. I'm going to crimp it with these two parallel. So I'm pushing down towards that bead cap and I'm crimping it real good. It's going to help keep this from wobbling, right? And nobody's going to feel that on their wrist. So from here, I'm going to take these two and go side by side. Take them right out. So they're kind of popped up just a little bit. And then they're out to the sides. So you see how that's kind of, not much, but a little bit, right? And so from here, we're gonna play. So I'm gonna come in first with a crimp tube, just so that when we're cinching this, what it's cinching down into is something that's flexible, right? Not something that's glass that would break, that would chip, anything like that. We want it to be flexible down there. Then I'm gonna come in with one of these. These came in the little bundle. This was part of that mix. Okay, these are the clear ones. So I have one of each of those. One for each side, I should say. Pop that on there. And I might actually, considering where that crimp tube is, I might put two of them on there. So let's put another crimp tube on. I'm going to pop him on. And then I'll do another crimp tube. Because I'm looking for that spacing. Yeah, that's good. And also you see this bicone now sits down lower than where that crimp was up there. But yet it's got enough room now to where, you know, it'll be okay. Now I have two leaf beads And I thought these were just super fun, right? So I'm gonna pop one leaf bead on over here. See how it just kind of sticks out there? I'm now gonna measure. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna measure about 3/4 of an inch. I'm gonna clip it off. Okay, because we still have a little crumb tube to put at the end. So I'm gonna measure about 3/4 of an inch. Trim him off. I'm gonna put, I want a little baby crimp for the tip. I need the other one. Here we go. Just a little something to kind of finish him off and make him look nice and clean there at the tip. There we go. See that? Now I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers. Come to the side. Come to the very tip. Then I'm going to come back a little bit. I'm going to wind this up. Actually, I need to come out a little bit. There we go. I'm going to wind it up towards the back. See? So as it's winding, it's going back behind here. I'm going to wind this all the way up. Oops. Turn him to where now we have this little guy here. Cinch that off. Oh, and it's about time for me to log on for work. How about that? Okay, so hold on. Let's do this other side. So I ended up doing 2 little crimps. And then our little bicone. And then I did 1 more crimp. See it from the back? I'm going to pop on our leaf. I'll go ahead on this side and put one of those little baby crimps on there. It's not going to make any difference as far as the sizing, really. I'm going to go to about 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to trim him off. My round nose in, up here towards the tip, and I am wanting to go to the side again, towards the tip. And as I'm wheeling in, I want the open part to be on the outside. Okay, so he's crimping, so he's wheeling in instead of out. That way we can still connect things here. I'm gonna bring him in until he's all the way up against that bead. Okay, grab this, just give it barely a little flatten. Okay, make sure these nice and parallel. Make sure these 2 guys are going in opposite directions, 1 up, 1 down, and this is our connection. And isn't he so cute? Our little connector guy. He's going to be the focal of the bracelet as well, and he's also going to be part of that closure. Okay, so I have to go work for a little bit, and on my lunch break, I'll finish this up. See you soon. All right, so I am on my lunch break and ready to finish this up. Super ready. Now, one thing I didn't do is I didn't tell you about my soft flex that I'm using. So I used for this bracelet, I used soft flex fluorite color in medium. And then for this bracelet, I am using the oh so fun pink tourmaline color soft flex in medium. So we have so far made this little beauty. Oh, I was numbering paint pens while I was working. So we have this beauty started. I'm going to go ahead and still jump ring with this to make sure I have that fluid movement. Okay. So, but that's our start. That's going to be our focal and part of our closure. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment. And then what I'm bringing in, this is the bracelet that doesn't have so much of what was in this unboxing, because I'm telling you, my mind just kept going and going and going. Oh, well, what about this? And what about this? And what about this? And it just kind of happened like that. So, but I knew I wanted to use these items for sure, and some of the items that I'm using here that were from this unboxing. So I am pulling in those some 6mm, and I have some frosted in this beautiful, beautiful blue. Love it. And it matches that, I think, so well. And then I have some 6mm frosted here in that violet color, that beautiful, beautiful violet. And then the offsets for these are going to be, I have check glass gem cut rondelles. My favorite kind of check glass is gem cut rondelles. And so I have some here in that same colorway here to offset that blue. So we'll put those here. And then I have some here that are the flat disc ones, and they are going to be offsetting that purple. And then also for our smaller crystals, I have some Preciosa bicones, and I have them in both the colors. So I have these in 4mm, and then I have these little beauties in 3mm. They are just little video guys, and oh, look at the bling. They are good, good. They are a pop in everything they're in, and I love them. Okay, besides that, we've got, oh, I have other gem cut rondelles. Yeah. This was from my haul just previous to this one. Oops, I got these from Beads. So some little clear gem cut rondelles going on there. And then from the unboxing, I have some crystals. And then of course some of the things that we had in here. Okay, and then ooh, we can't ever forget these little beauties. Look at these 2mm amazingness beads. Look at these little crystals, and they have that AB on them, or that fire polish on them. You see them gleam. They're good stuff. Really good stuff. And then here's some more of the gem cut rondelles over here. Okay, I knew I needed you guys. We're going to be using the bead caps that came in the unboxing that are now bead caps, 4mm bead caps that also come from beadboxbargains.com, and I'm super excited to advise that. But let's get going, because I need to get going here. Okay, so let's start with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's start with these. Okay, so with those is going to be these, and some of these. Okay, and then it's on these that I'm going to have the bigger bead caps. So I have these bigger bead caps here for those, and then the 4mm are going to be for the rest, and then we're going to need some of these spacers. Okay, I think we're caught up. I think we'll see. Okay, so on these, I want our 4mm bead caps. So I'm going to do a 4mm bead cap. I hope I remember what my plan was with this. If not, then we're going to make it cool anyways. So I'm going to get one of these pretties in there, and I'm going to put a bicone right in the middle. No bead cap, nothing on that bicone. It is just oh so pretty the way it is snuggled up there with that blue, and the colors are amazing. And I'm going to do another one of these blue on the other side with their 4mm bead cap. Come on. Okay, now in between these, I'm going to do one of these. So I'll pop on one of these little bitty, beautiful, oh so beautiful, little bitty crystals. And then on the other side of that, we're going to come in with our gem cut rondelles. And so I'm going to bead cap this one with a bigger bead cap, because it's a bigger gem cut rondelle than the others that I'm going to be using here. But I'll put one there, and then I'm not going to bead cap the other side of this one. I'm wanting to take a 4mm and I'm going to bead cap the white, the clear that's going to be in the middle. So we'll bead cap both sides of that one in the middle. Okay, and then we'll come right back in with another one of these. So we're going to do one of these, and then, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to bead cap both sides of it. Let's just do it. Surely I got out enough. If not, I can get out more. But that just sounds good. You know, I look down and I'm like, well, I bead capped both sides of him. Why can't this one be bead capped on both sides? That'd be super cool. You know, that bling that happens and those facets are sticking out at you. All right, so we'll bead cap both sides of that, and then let's see, I think I want to do a little spacer action. Let's bring some of these guys in. I cut out several different things because I didn't know for sure what was happening, but here we go. I think I'm going to put a little spacer in there. And then if we don't like it, I'll take it out real quick. Not a biggie. See, but I like that a whole lot, especially with the bead cap on both sides of this gem cut rondelle. No, I'm thinking it might be too big. I think it's too spacey because that's too short together. Let's see if I like it on back-to-back bead caps here. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Okay, so let's put another one of these. Then we'll come back in with another here. So we'll do 4mm. It's been a pretty fun morning, actually. Today hasn't been as busy as it has been lately, and so I was able to sneak a peek in on DGI Designs live this morning, and that was awesome. I love Dorothy. I love her. She's amazing, and it was oh so fun. So much fun, just so much fun. I think I'll do a spacer here then, because I'm gonna have a center section now. Boy, I did get out every kind of spacer there is. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do this guy, and then let's come in with this, and I want my little 3mm for that. So some of these little 3mm bead caps here. Just to kind of have that in between. Yeah, and I love that with that spacer. All right, yeah, Amy, good job. Okay, I'm gonna do the other, same thing on the other side. All right. Do a little crystal in the middle. Then we'll come in with our other gem cut, our bigger ones. I just have bead cats and everything everywhere, don't I? Oh, so I've got a lot to do, and this weekend is Mother's Day weekend, and I feel terrible about it, but I was just remembering it because things have been just kind of crazy. And so I have a special tutorial that I want to do making something for my mom, and I've never done a tutorial making something for my mom because my mom is highly allergic to metals, and she just doesn't really wear jewelry because of that, but she likes jewelry. It's not like she doesn't like it. And so, you know, my friend Nancy that I did with this unboxing that got all these caps and all this polymer clay, and she's just so super cool. It's because of her that I get to make something extra super special for my mom this Mother's Day. I'm really excited about that. Super, super excited about that. What are you guys doing this weekend? Do all of you mamas have super special things planned? Or is it always a surprise? Or is it always tradition? You guys do the same thing on Mother's Day every year. I love hearing what other people do. It's just so cool to think of, you know, things that are completely different than what we do because we're in our own little bubble, right? We think what we do is what everybody does. And it's not. It's not. But I sure do hope everyone has a great Mother's Day. Even all you fur mommies. Of course you too. But of course. Okay, now I think I'm probably going to end up wanting to end this out in some way. Whether it's one of these littles or whether it's a silver bead. That part I'm not quite sure about, but I'm going to want to do something with it, right? And so here's what we're looking at so far. And that's one strand done. So let's set that aside and let's get started on this second strand. So the other strand that we're going to be doing is almost pretty much the same but different. It's going to be a little bit shorter though because its beads aren't as big, right? The rondelles that's on this are they're flat disc rondelles. But we're still going to do kind of the same process. I do know on this one though, for size differences, I am going to want to start out with one of our little crystals. So I'm going to do a crystal, followed by one of our little baby teal bicones, and a crystal. Where'd they all run off to? Here's some. Okay, then we're going to get right into it. So we're going to do one of the baby bicones in the middle, and then followed up by another one of those 6mm frosted violet or lavender beads. And the colorway on this, the way this one pops is just like dynamite to me. That is just, oh, so good. Love that. So then on the in-between, I think we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to get these going. Then we're going to come in with our flat disc rondelles, our gemstone gem cut rondelles. So we'll do that teal. We'll go ahead and bead cap both sides. Bead cap that clear. That's highlights on this. I'm going to bring some of these in. Maybe even in this. Let me see. That one might not be too bad. Let's keep going and we'll see. See how perfect those are though. That may help us a little bit with that length, you know. Actually, I think I want silver. Let me do that. I'm looking for that bling factor for sure. Yeah, that's good there. Don't slow me down now, little spacer beads, because I'll just take you out. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll do another one of these on the other side. Look at these. So pretty. There's where we are so far. Now in the middle, we have this on this one, right? I want the same thing, but I think we're gonna add a little something to it. Maybe not though, because we've added in here, so maybe that'll make up the differential. We'll just roll with it. Let's see where we come out here. So let's get one of these spacers on, and then let's get our little bitty bead caps. Because this is pulling in all of the colors. Yeah, that's mighty pretty. Pop one of those littles on, and right back at it. Then we need one of our littles here. Then we're going right into this series. Pop one of the little spacers on. There we go. Okay, now we're going to do one more series of this, and then we'll take a peek at all of that length and see where we are. Now this is a strand that will probably be smaller, so we definitely want to end it out in some way, and this is the way I was thinking I was going to plan to do it. So let's put on one of the little crystals, let's pop on one of those bicones, and then a crystal. And now let's look at the sizes. So let's move this up. All right. Okay, so I think if we put one of these little bad boys on the end here, we may match. I'll measure as well, just to be sure. Okay. There we go. Five. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right, so I am going to clamshell these ones, okay? So let me close up one side. Let's come in here with clamshell. And then we will pop on a crimp. Okay, now my hope is that I can go double in this, but it's not necessary. It's especially not necessary considering I plan to put super glue in here, and this is a size medium, not a size fine. Okay, so if it doesn't, yeah, I'm not going to fiddle with it. It'll be just fine. I'm going to close it up real good, and we will end up using that super glue. You can use GS Hypo, you can use super glue, whatever you want, or you can just not if you're comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with my crimp, but I'm not comfortable with me showing you this way in case you're not comfortable with your crimp. Does that make sense? Okay, looks good. I'm going to leave that open. slide her down. Make sure she's wrapped up real good. Right in front of me. Hello. Okay, I'm making sure that I'm all rolled up so that I have plenty of movement. That I push down and pull up also so that I ensure that, yes, I have movement, but not too much. There's that one. Let's get this one knocked out. All right. There we go. And the last side. Put that little crimp on there. This one I'm going to bring up in my hands. I'm so used to doing that. Okay, so we have all these still open. We do need to cut these two off, so let's do that right quick. Let's get that super glue out. Just a smidge. Does not take much. He's turning. Just making sure there's nothing on there. Super glue can hold residence on the inside of the clamshell. Thank you very much. Not the outside. But this gel stuff is so good. You see, it doesn't run, it doesn't leak, nothing. And this one's like perfect, but I'm still gonna do that to it. Okay, recap it. And then now what we're going to do is we are going to jump ring each of these. So didn't I get out some? I did. Okay, so we'll jump ring each of these clamshell connectors. These are so cute, aren't they? I just think it's adorable and I love it with that bracelet pendant. I'm kind of a sucker for these colors together. Lots of good movement with these though. I love that. All right. Where'd you go, little guy? I need you in both of those. I did kind of close it funky. Oh, it's that one. He was just being funky. There we go. Okay, so what's going to happen from here is we're going to bring this guy into play. These two I'm going to connect to a bigger jump ring. Let's see, where would I want? I don't want my latch on this side, so this would be a perfect bracelet with a bunch of dangles coming off. I'm just kind of out of time, but oh my gosh, look at this thing going together. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, I'm kind of over the moon about it. Okay, oops. So over the moon that I'm, trying to make you dizzy. Okay, I'm gonna have a smaller one here, but I'm gonna hold this up so I know how this wants to lay. Okay. So I see that there now. Then he's going to want to connect to that one. Love it. So good. So then on one side, we're gonna have this. Okay, that's gonna be on this side. Let's go in with, let me make sure that was taken out of the oven. Hold on. Whew. Yeah, it was. I'd started a casserole as soon as I started my lunch break, and then I came in here and I wanted to make sure Steve took it out, but it was smelling like it was almost going to be burnt, but it's not. It's just fine. It is just fine. It's a pretty big latch. That should be okay. Hi, Achilles. Hi, buddy. You okay? It's TREAT time. Trust me, none of them will let me forget it. Now that they hear him, they're all going to come running. Okay, so I'm going to get her attached right here. And then on this other side here, I'm going to have this big one. Okay, and he's going to be directly connected. That might even be too big. We'll see. We'll see. I think I need a smaller one, but we'll see. It'll definitely be big enough for that lobster claw clasp. No question there. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, I think it's going to look too big. It's going to be too big that way. Let's see. Yeah, just a little bit. I'm going to make that just a little bit smaller, but that's so pretty in here. That way too, it doesn't matter if it rolls. It doesn't matter. And it is beautiful. Love that focal. I'm going to put some cha-chas on here, but I have to go back to work. Okay, so I'm going to put some cha-chas on here before I take pictures so that you guys can see it, and I'll release it tonight. Okay, thank you so much for being here with me. Bye for now.